Hello and welcome to a whole new episode of your program Culture Magazine. Allow me to accompany you through a journey of diverse segments from culture, heritage, traditional works, dazzling ballet performances, opera singing and diverse visual art exhibitions. And now, let's kick off with our episode. Egypt is always keen to build bridges of creative cooperations with various countries of the world, and our next segment is a true interpretation for a solid cultural exchange. So let's watch together.
Within the series of great symphonies organized by the Cairo Opera House for the Cairo Symphony Orchestra, a concert was held in cooperation with the Greek Embassy in Cairo, conducted by Maestro Ahmed Al-Saidi, featuring the renowned Greek violinist Andreas Karkizos.
And now in this special musical night, I'm so delighted to be accompanied by His Excellency Nicholas Papairiou, the Greek ambassador to Egypt. Well, Your Excellency, it's a great honor and pleasure to always be tackling your events that you're throwing from time to time, musical, cultural. We're so delighted to have you.
The Cairo Symphony Orchestra has done a great job with the young soloist, violin soloist, who is extraordinary. And I think that all ingredients are in place for an excellent concert. Music has its own, let's say, a unique way to soothe our inner self and make us so. It is a tremendous unifying power. Which works in a way that provides all the elements, as I told you, to make us better people. And we at the embassy attribute tremendous importance to this, to music as a fundamental aspect of our cultural, let's say, synergies with Egyptians. You will always hear this being said by Greek people coming here. I mean, this morning we said goodbye to a great Greek soprano who was here for a master class at the Cairo Conservatoire, at the Cairo Academy of Arts. It was a superb master class with young people. And this was one of the synergies we are pursuing between Egyptians and Greeks. So far, it has worked tremendously well, and I'm very happy with this, and we will continue on this way. We'll see. We're working on some things, most probably as of next year. And we hope that we will manage again to bring people, artists from the two countries in a unified and harmonious, let's say, work and synergy. We need just to trigger a small, let's say, to open just a small window. Then the artists can work, can speak their own language and do the rest. And I can tell you that what they have been doing is tremendously beautiful. I'm very happy that the Egyptian public embraces wholeheartedly what comes out from the embassy. Any Greek cultural product which we are happy to present in the Egyptian public, and as I told you, we'll continue doing.
The Greek violinist Andreas Karkizos was born into a musical family and began his journey with the violin at the age of 7, performing as a soloist in Vivaldi and Mozart concertos on Athens stages, accompanied by chamber music ensemble, and has given concerts on some of the world's most prestigious stages and participated in specialized international festivals.
Really welcome country and city. I'm really excited. It's my first time in Egypt and in Cairo, of course. I really like everything until now I have seen and with everyone I spoke. So about the piece I'm playing today, Brahms Violin Concerto with orchestra, with big orchestra. I have been preparing it for actually for years, this concerto. I started learning it in my master's studies in Vienna, where I just finished also my studies. I learned it at that time. It was hard time because in Vienna it's also a special way of learning this repertoire and also the classical repertoire, which is Mozart, Beethoven and Schubert. And then I learned it, I performed it in a small concert, and then I got the invitation, the great invitation to play with a big orchestra, which is Cairo Symphony Orchestra. And I started refreshing it, and I saw that it was already much better the time that I stopped playing it for 1 year, and I felt that, okay, I'm getting ready now to play it, because the work got mature when I learned it, so I started again practicing, and so that's how I got ready to this big concert. And I think the concert is going to be great, because until now every rehearsal was just better than the previous. And yeah, it's a pleasure to work also with all these musicians. It was very pleasant and friendly atmosphere, actually. I felt always welcome, and this is very important for us, for musicians, especially for soloists, to feel welcome from the orchestra and from the conductor. And I can assure you that I really felt that way. It makes me even more happy and more looking forward to perform for the audience. There are a lot of similarities between Greece and Egypt. We were living thousands of years together, and I want to clarify and to specify actually that the conductor, he was studying at the same city as I just finished my studies, which is Vienna, and I actually found some similarities on the way he feels the music, because, as I said, it's a particular way there in Austria and in Vienna especially, of learning the repertoire and feeling how the phrases go. And I understood that that we have some similarities, that he understands how I feel the music. And then I realized that it's because we also studied in the same university, also in Vienna State University. I have to say that if someone feels, if the music just speaks to him and finds, or to her, and finds the way here, then this automatically, without a lot of effort, this automatically just comes out and resonates, let's say, to everyone around. So this is what we search for, and to come also here to this very beautiful opera house. Actually, it's one of the very few places that, for me, that it's such a big and nice, elegant house, and this even brings me more. It brings me more motivation to share this, and with all the great musicians and the country, the very friendly people, and all the feelings are just yes. are ready to explode on the stage. I'm really looking forward to come back. It's what we want, to work with just great people, and I would really like to be back again once in the future, to collaborate again with another repertoire or a similar one, or just in another, not just as a soloist, or who knows, any other kind of groups. And yeah, I'm very open, and yes, it's it's my pleasure, I say again, and shukrian.
In our program, we're always keen to tackle the artistic movement that is happening here in Egypt with its diverse visual art exhibitions. And now, let's take a closer look.
After a long artistic journey lived by the renowned artist and pioneer pastel art in Egypt, Mohammad Sabri, and following a lifetime of artistic contribution that extended to nearly 100 years, an art exhibition was held under the patronage of the Ministry of Culture to showcase and honor his work. Mohammad Sabri is considered one of the most important pioneers of modern Egyptian art and one of the key figures who shaped the artistic scene in the 20th century, particularly in oil and watercolor paintings. He is regarded as part of the second generation of the pioneers of Egyptian art movement. Sabri was distinguished by his precious classical style in depicting landscapes in both ancient art and modern Egyptian architecture. He is recognized as one of the leading specialists in pastel painting, earning the title of the Dean of the Pastel Art in Egypt. He produced hundreds of artworks documenting Old Cairo, traditional houses, popular scenes, and Egyptian antiquities. What characterizes his work most are meticulous attention to details and deep nostalgia for Egyptian heritage, and the masterful use of light and shadow, a remarkable ability to express the texture of materials using pastel. Mohammad Sabri's art belongs to the school of Impressionist realism, free from the falsity or the pretension. His sincere artistic vision can be seen in his paintings of all Cairo's popular districts, natural landscapes in Aswan, and scenes from Spanish and Moroccan regions. He employed the pastel colors, mastering them completely to achieve the aesthetic values he sought without hesitation or ambiguity. Sabri stands out among the contemporary Egyptian artists for his exclusive mastery of pastel paintings. For him, artistic freedom meant expressing his emotions, reactions, and own feelings with complete honesty. Although he deeply loved pastels and found in them the medium best expressed his identity, he never abandoned oil or watercolor paintings. Despite the different nature and demands of these materials, he succeeded in reflecting his emotions and sensitivity to the beauty of surrounding environment across all his works. During his prominent status in Egypt and internationally, many of his artworks were acquired by leading culture institutions, including the Egyptian Museum of Modern Art, Cairo, Abdeen Palace Museum, Cairo, and the Jawhara Palace Museum internationally. His works were acquired by the Royal Academy of the San Fernando in Madrid, Spain, and the Blackburn City Council in England, Ministry of Public Works in Rome, Italy, and the Supreme Soviet Council, Moscow, the Egyptian Institute of Islamic Studies in Spain. And as a result of his major contributions, the world did not overlook honoring the late artist Mohammad Sabri. He received the first prize in painting from Autumn Salon in Madrid in 1964 and was awarded a medal and diploma from the Royal Academy of San Fernando in Madrid, and the International Biogeographical Centre in Cambridge, England selected him as an International Man of the Year in 1983. Among the artistic positions entrusted to him, he was appointed a lifelong academic member of the Royal Academy of San Fernando in Madrid in 1967 and a lifelong academic member of the Royal Academy of San Carlos in Spain. Amongst his most notable works are the Old Cairo series, the Luxor and Aswan series, the Islamic Momentous of the Andalusia series, Egyptian Popular Life series. He also curated paintings that commemorate Egypt's national and heroic history, including works on the Battle of the Port Said and the High Dam.
The Cairo Opera House is the cultural lighthouse of the Middle East. It presents serious arts and then others of Egypt's artistic and cultural identity, exporting a lofty image of our dear Egypt and exposing this nation to a diverse range of cultural exchange. So let's watch together. The Cairo Opera Company opened its new season with Mozart's masterpiece, The Magic Flute, directed by Hisham al-Talli, and included the participation of the Cairo Opera Orchestra, conducted by Maestro Muhammad Saad Basha, the Cairo Opera Choir, coached by Mina Hanna, and members of the Modern Dance Theater Company.
So tonight's performance is the opera of the Zauberflöte, or the Magic Flute of Mozart. And it's an opera from 2 acts, and I'm performing the role of the third lady, the Dritte Dame. It's a very special role to me because it's typically for alto, and it's so much fun because, as you can see, we are all in blue. So this is the funniest part of the role. Well, of course, Maestro Mohammed Saad Besha, we know him a long time ago, and we are happy to work with him now as a conductor. We had many musical rehearsals and with the piano, and then we had many rehearsals with the orchestra. So the rehearsals, we have performed already the roles before, but the rehearsals are for perfection, for more details, for the nuance, the dynamics. So it was good work. We had a good time working. So exactly, opera is a whole drama, because it's not only screaming or singing, because it's a whole story and it's a whole drama, and we perform it in singing instead of speaking. So I hope we will have more and more audience. We already have very good audience. You had yesterday, and I hope tonight too. So I hope we will always get more and more audience to come and enjoy the opera art.
The opera is set in ancient Egypt and tells the story of Prince Tamino, who is rescued by 3 women after fainting while escaping from a giant serpent. They give him a necklace with a picture of Pamina, the queen's daughter, leading him to fall in love with her. However, Tamino learns that she's held captive by an evil man named Sarastro, and to rescue her, Tamino is given a magical flute, and the 3 women assist him in his mission.
Playing Pamina's role in the Zauberflöte. So basically my role, it's a challenging role vocally, and I'm super honored to play this role. Pamina is an innocent girl who's trying to follow her love, to follow her instinct, to follow everything, like you know, she's basically following her heart. Okay, actually, to get prepared for this role, it takes like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, yeah, to prepare the whole role.
So how do you love your character? Were you wishing for another character, or this suits you? Because you really look so innocent.
Thank you so much. Yeah, actually, I really love this character, yeah, and I think it suits me vocally, and yeah, so yeah, it's a really good character, and I'm really honored to be able to perform it. Today, the opera presents young people and young artists, so yeah, it's a positive point. So yeah, that's all. Of course, it's a huge exchange of experience, because you know, opera is a multinational and an international art. So yeah, and actually opera, it's the lighthouse of the Middle East, and not only in the Middle East, but in the whole world.
Actually, it's the first time that I perform not only on the Cairo Opera House, but like in my life. The role of Queen of the Night, she represents the main evil picture in the whole play. She asked her daughter to kill Zarastro to get the power of the sun, and when her daughter fails to do that, she goes and tries to do it herself, but again she fails, and like the goodwill wins at the end again. Actually, the acting was more hard for me because I trained for this performance like for 2 years almost. But the acting was more hard. I only trained for it like for 1 month. So I hope I do my best today.
Well, unfortunately, we came to the end of this episode. Promise we'll be back next week with more diverse segments. Until then, it's goodbye.